Yo, what is going on, YouTube? What's going on, everybody, man? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys for tuning in today, man. Today we're checking out some R.E.M. life and how to live it. All right, this is a donation request coming straight off Buy Me a Coffee, so appreciate you. Thank you so much for that. Let's go ahead and read this one. It says, "Hi Sean, I love for you to react to Life and How to Live It by R.E.M. It's a story about a man who split his house into two different apartments, and he would alternate living in each apartment until he died. It was discovered that he had also written a book and had several copies printed. It was called Life, How to Live. I hope you like it." Interesting. So this is a real story about a man. Well, I'm assuming it's a real story. You say it's a story, but so I don't know if it's real or not, but it sounds like it is because you said he wrote a book. So this guy, he got his house and he split it into two different apartments, and he would alternate living in each apartment. I wonder what the benefit of that was for him. I don't know, man. That's interesting. So do you decorate them like completely differently? One's like rustic and one's modern. I don't know. Like, it's interesting to think about that and what the benefits for him were. Maybe we'll get some explanation here in the song, but we'll definitely dive into it afterwards. So let's go ahead and check this one out, Life and How to Live It. Yo, appreciate the donation request so much. Thank you so much. So let's go ahead and dive in. Before I do that, don't forget to like, subscribe, check out the description if you guys are enjoying rocking with the channel. Appreciate it. Here we go.
listen to the
All right, so the lyrics are the vocals are really hard for me to listen to at points. I couldn't really hear what he's saying. At the start, I thought about pulling up a lyric sheet as well, but I was like, no, because it's got a video attached, so I wanted to pay attention to the video because it was linked. So listening to the song as best as I can and watching the video, it looks like, I don't know, I was getting definitely like split personality vibes, or maybe just and maybe that's part of why he had the two sides of the house. But you can see he's talking about the carpenter. You have the carpenter side and you got the writer side, which you said he did write a book, right? He had also written a book and had several copies printed. I don't know if that was just personal in his house and they found that when he died, or if he published this book. But what I want to do, I want to look up the lyrics, and then I want to look up the story in the research that we do afterwards on the wiki. I assume there's probably something attached. I hope there is. But the song definitely jangly, up down vibes, feels good. It's a good sounding song. But I think I was really trying to dive into paying attention to the vocals and watch the video, so I really couldn't decipher what he was saying, like I said. But the vibe of the song, very good. So let's do some research here and figure it out, though. All right, so as we can see, the song was released in 1985 here. I read over the lyrics, and I still don't get a much more clear picture on this. Still getting the duality of the personalities, maybe, and maybe that's part of why he separated himself. I remember now reading through this about how he was putting stuff in his ear. I don't know if it was the key or if it was Nell, making himself kind of bleed. You see the blood, and I was kind of like, ouch, I don't know what's going on there. He did reference the hills ringing, hear the words in time, listen to the holler, listen to the walls within my tongue. Can't you see? You made my ears go tin. The air quicken, tension building, inference suddenly, life and how to live it. Okay, so when I was seeing that stuff, I didn't know if that's part of, like, let's say you are dealing with a personality shift, the pain of like trying to block out what's happening over here. Maybe your ears ringing so bad that it's interfering with your day, almost the signifying the bleeding out of the ear. I don't know. I'm reaching here, but that's kind of what I'm trying to put together here. Let's see if there's anything on the wiki. Okay, so reading about it a little bit, it just sounds like the gentleman simply had just two homes modded inside his house that he built himself. He was reclusive. He would stay there. When he got tired of living in house A, he would just go live in house B for like a refresh. So I think they probably took liberties in the song to kind of build a story around what they thought was going on there. And I was more gravitating to that as like factual, like, okay, this guy has split personality, he's got the writer, he's got the carpenter. But I think it's just like building up on the story and just saying, hey, this is kind of my perception of the story that I heard. But other than that, maybe the gentleman just lived this way, right? All right, so the take here doesn't make me really want to read the book, though. This guy, of course, he was a writer and wrote books that he just kept for himself, and it sounds like it was like a manifesto. So he had copies of his own book that he didn't ever publish that it was there, but now it is published. And it says, if you want to read an old man's reportedly rather racist, sexist, and all-around bigoted thoughts on how we should all be conducting ourselves, you can buy the copy of the book. So I don't know how much R.E.M knew about that at the time, but they took this story and just kind of built a story on top of it. So I doubt in any way that condones what this man's life was like. More an odd situation that they liked the song about. All right, wrote a song about. So appreciate you for putting me onto this one. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like, subscribe, check out the description. Let me know more from R.E.M that you guys want featured on the channel. Appreciate you guys as always, man. Consider becoming a member here on my YouTube Patreon, as little as $3. If you didn't know that much about the song, now you do. Appreciate you for putting me onto this path as well. Thanks so much, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.